Everybody, welcome back. Woo! Independence Day. And we're not talking about the aliens taking over the world and Will Smith getting a good slap on the face. Not talking about that. We're talking about USA. So big shout out everybody in the USA celebrating Independence Day. And I think it's kind of a day that the world can celebrate as well. Really independence and freedom and all those sort of things, liberty. It's something we all share, so something that is great. So I hope everybody is having a great Independence Day with your family and friends over in the United States and around the world if you celebrate it as well. So kind of cool. What else there? We've got Binance. So Binance like to post from, I think, Max Payne. Max Payne on BNB. So we're going to talk about that a bit later, so stay tuned for that when we get to the Mafia update. We're going to cover the markets first, and then we'll get into Mafia. Kind of a two-part show now, so enjoy. And we've got some cool animations in Mafia game showing up, so for premium players. So we're going to get into that. So get in there, folks. If you're celebrating, Independence today and all the great things of that for people, freedom and stuff like that, then get into the chat and shout out your fellow country man and woman. So get in there, folks. We got Lies Beneath the Truth in the house. Hello, how are you today? Very, very cool. Actually, this reminds me, now that I see Lies in there, that I've got to pick up something that I was going to talk about as well. So we might bring that in. Let's see here. Let's talk about that first, actually, before we even get into the markets. Let me just queue it up. Let me queue it up. let me get in there. Where is it we're going here? All right, so I think that's a good place to start, actually. I'm very happy about that. Let me just jump down here. Let's start with this post here. I think that's going to be pretty good. So all right, so that's where we're starting. Thanks, Lies, for that. You gave me a good reminder. Now it is sunny here down in New Zealand at the bottom of the world. Yes, but we had the previous yesterday was sunny as well, I think, and maybe the day before. Before that was quite cold, Arctic winds, or Antarctic winds, I should say. So yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Good day today though, sunny outside, and it is winter time. Hex Pulse X incentive for the win, 100%. Is it the last month of winter? I think it is, which means it's the last month of summer for you up in the northern hemisphere, isn't it? Official month. Official month. Big welcome, of course, to all the subscribers. Over 10,500 subscribers. We're streaming to 3 YouTube channels. Superman Crypto, of course. So big shout out everybody over there. Pulsechain X, we're streaming over there as well. So big shout out to you as well. It's growing quite nicely, that channel. So big shout out. And then finally, Hex Token channel, of course, we're on here too. So big shout out to all subscribers. If you're watching on any of those channels, either during the live or after the show, definitely give the subscribe, like, and share that bell. Helps grow the channel and spread the word about Pulsechain and other cool opportunities in crypto. Wookie says Wookie is here for the 4th of July barbecue. DJ and Hex going out. He's in New Zealand, by the way, so it's going to be a bit hard for him, but he can have barbecue in his city. We got DJ and Hex in the house as well. Yo, good to see you. Don't you win all the battle? Loot Wookie. Yeah, Wookie is very good at winning, I've noticed, for a lot of stuff on Mafia. Isn't he crazy? Whether it's on this channel or whether it's on Cult DeFi channel or somebody like that, Wookie has got that golden touch. What's going on, peeps? From Cult DeFi, what's going on? Well, Cult DeFi just did a big show and a $400 giveaway, I think, on that around Mafia. So yeah, Mafia is growing nicely. Yesterday, I think Jacob, the founder of Mafia, was on live stream with RH, I think, RH Max, and they did a bit more technical show there. So if you like the tech and crypto, that was definitely something you should go and watch on RH Max. Kind of cool. Good coverage there. Crypto Fury in the house there. Hello all. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you, Crypto Fury. What a day. What a great day to celebrate. We must never forget, the fight for freedom. And, 100 years ago, we had great wars around freedom. Before that, of course, we had Independence Day and things like that around the world. So we must protect them, especially in the modern times. We have lots of people like progressives and dictators around the world trying to take them away from us. So we have to defend them. And we are seeing that, right? We're seeing that. I talked about that yesterday. We're seeing a move to the center right because the center right is the only ones that actually still believe in liberty and freedom. So we need to maintain that. And I think that people are seeing things for what they are. That, the media is supposed to be the fourth estate, they call it, and it's supposed to put checks and balances and support democracy, whereas they're actually undermining it and operating for the regimes of the world in the West in particular. So we have to celebrate Independence Day and enjoy our freedoms so that we really can appreciate them, and that's very important. And share them as well. Share them. Brian's in the house here. Sup, folks? Happy 4th, says Brian. Big shout out to you, Brian, in USA. USA. There we go. We got Craig Pitt in the house there. Morning all. Good to see you, Craig. Welcome. Brian says self-custody, is the greatest independence. It certainly is a big independence there. Not sure about the greatest, but it's definitely huge. We've got Property View in the house as well. Nice. Good to see Property View. Glad you can make it. And Crypto Fear says we all signed away our freedom when we put our computers with microphones and cameras in our pockets and accepted the terms and conditions. That's a good perspective there, Crypto Fear. A lot of truth in that. All right, let's get into it, folks. Let's jump over to Richard Hart. He's in the mix. We're going to kick off Independence Day celebrations on Pulsechain with Richard Hart, the founder of Pulsechain, of course. And he's got a couple of posts here that he put out 248 years ago. Today, the Declaration of Independence was ratified. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal and that they are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Absolutely. So this is a truth beyond truth. We've got a couple of things in here, haven't we? We hold these truths to be self-evident. Well, a lot of people, particularly progressives, trying to make everything relative. Of course, we know that it isn't. Just punch someone in the nose and they'll quickly realize that there's self-evident truths. So that all men are created equal, that everybody's got 2 arms and 2 legs and a heartbeat, that they are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights. Without that, whether you believe in God or not, if you don't believe in God, then you can do anything to anybody, right? So this is actually, regardless of your belief in God, this is actually awesome for your self-preservation at the very minimum. So that's kind of cool. That among these are life, liberty, and a pursuit of happiness. And I think we can all appreciate that. If we're going to have a good life, then we need to be appreciated as human being. And we also need to face the objective truth, right? And so I think that's pretty awesome. So independent, freedom, happiness, all those things go together. And people that are undermining that are leading us down a very dark world. And so we've got to stand up for that. So happy Independence Day, everybody. That's from Richard. He's got another post here as well. Let's have a look at this. Americans of 248 years ago would be amazed by our technology and disgusted by our governments. And of course, I just talked about that myself. So there we go. Richard and I are on the same page. That fought and died in a war to overthrow a government that taxed them far less and controlled them far less than those of today. Every year, more rules are created every single year. Absolutely. Isn't that crazy? The government's got nothing else to do than to make more rules every time they make things just worse. Except maximum freedom now. All right. So kind of cool. Richard also had some other posts around crypto. I thought this was pretty funny from Richard. He goes, I'm willing to negotiate with the German government to purchase all BTC off market in order to minimize the impact of the market. Just kidding, he says. Why not buy Pulsechain and Ethereum instead? They have better features. And of course, he made a post earlier in the day about the Germans. 6-month-old notice from the German government regarding the 50,000 Bitcoin. They've dumped around 10,000 so far. So it appears that as their address is torn down about 10K BTC and has been sending lots of exchanges. So Ethereum is nice and that government's nuke gets priced less. So that is from Richard there. Some nice insights. So happy Independence Day, Richard. He's also got here click like if you don't sell unless you're in the profit. Diamond hands. So click like if you don't sell unless you're in profit. Diamond hands there from Richard. And I like seeing posts like this from Richard. Kind of cool. I just realized this account suspended. So this is the lack of freedom, right? This account got suspended for no reason on X. And 4,000 followers all gone and poof in a moment. And I've tried to get it back 6 or 7 times now. No one is listening there. No one is listening. And they gave me no reason for the delete. So there we go. We're still fighting for freedom, even on X. So there we go. Richard just posted this 5 minutes ago. Bitcoin, he bought the dip, continue the dump. He's doing research, loading the Flipning thread, activate quantum immortality. So from Richard there. Loving these posts from Richard. This is the kind of like the sort of vibe I love from Richard. So big shout out there to Richard. Happy Independence Day. Of course, he's not in the United States at the moment. So there we go. Let's jump over to crypto and have a look at that before we do. Let's go over to crypto. We've got Bitcoin at the moment. Boy, look at that blood red on the old crypto. Some pretty crazy stuff. Now, before I forget, don't forget the poll. We've got a poll up at the moment. So what is your favorite way to play to earn on Mafia so far? So get in on that poll, folks. We've got 10 votes so far. What is your favorite way to play to earn on Mafia so far? Now, I say so far because I think there's going to be more mechanisms to be had. We're obviously going to have bullet tokens and heart tokens. We're going to have some sort of swapping mechanism on the platform. So there's more ways to be able to earn on the platform coming up. And I'm sure there'll be a few surprises there too. But at the moment, these are the 4 obvious ones. So we've got family vault. So if you're part of a family, get access to some of that vault payment. We've got, which is over 3 billion over there. I think we're, sitting, give or take, maybe 180,000 plus dollars. And of course, depending on where Pulse and BNB go, obviously it's been a bit of a retrace. They could quickly go over 200K US dollars. So that could be pretty cool. Trading the NFT market. So buying and selling, buying low, selling high, stuff like that. You got to buy you got to be getting a good good idea of what's going on with the market, of course. It has pretty much been the number 1 market out of all NFTs, from what I can tell, out of all our NFT markets. Opening high worth crates, that's been very profitable for some people. I know that. That's been shockingly. Statistically, some people can do better than others, of course, and it's just bizarre how that happens, but it does. In-game promotion money, that's going to come up in the future, and I think that's going to be fun. Once the game starts, that's going to be very important. So check in there. Yeah, let us know what your votes are. We'll check that when we get to the Mafia section. In any case, a Bitcoin, $57,125, down 5.2%. Whoa, this is down to my support line, remember? It's below the 200-day, though. So there we go. It's at 57,120, down 5.2%. And where the Bitcoin dominance has gone up. So altcoins have gone down further. 52.88% is the Bitcoin dominance. Ethereum at the moment, wow, down 7.24%, down at $3,063. Everything else is pretty down as well. Solana down 10%. ADA is down 12.3% on the 24-hour. XRP down 8%. What else have we got there? BNB down 7.86%. So obviously BNB and of course Pulse affecting the Mafia a little bit in terms of US dollars. Litecoin down 10.7% at the moment. So you can see across the board there, down, and Tron, funnily enough, is only down 1.6%. So Tron there, look at the best performer out of these leaders, and 12.6 cents. All the meme coins are down. You can see SHIB and Pepe, they're all down 12, 13%. Pepe is down even further, 16% on Pepe. So there we go. They're a leverage play, right? On the way up, they even do perform even better. But on the way down, they perform worse, right? So often happens. So there we go. That is where we are at the moment. All right, let's jump closer into Bitcoin. Let's have a look at the 200-day moving average. You can see the blue line is critical. And of course, we had been doing so well before that. Now, the 200-day moving average is at 50. I can't even read it here. 50, I think it's 50. Is it 59,200? Let me look at it right here. So it's actually 58,325 approximately. And we have broken through that. So we're down to 56,943. Now, the question was, we wanted to hold that 200-day moving average. We have managed to hit my support level on the horizontal. So looking to the horizontal over here. And we're currently sitting on that pretty much, and we're slightly below, but currently sitting on it. What we want to do is close above that, right? Close above that to hold up there. Now, we have had on the way up, of course, we have had moments where we, let's see here, we have had moments where we've been slightly below the 200-day moving average. You can see back here, but that was all before the rally, right? So that was all before the rally. After that, we did pop below the 50-day moving average. But now we are down below both of those at the moment. So fingers crossed we can get back over there. So not the end of the world yet holding this line, but we definitely want to hold that. If we go down, if we don't, we are talking about going down to between 50 and 52,500. So that's the next zone in terms of horizontal support. So yeah, that's kind of where we are at the moment. Now we do have bullish news coming up for Ethereum. So we'll talk about that. And we were expecting a shakeout, right? A bit of a shakeout, but a volatility in the 2-3 months after the Bitcoin halving. How many days has it been since the Bitcoin halving? Well, it's been how many? It's been 76 days. So we're still in that period. So I guess it's nothing surprising here at the moment. And of course, we've got Mount Gox hanging over the head as well. So that is it at the moment. Bitcoin runes. Now, obviously, first season for meme coins, and we're covering this pretty early here. Dog is down at 9.06 sats, so not too bad, actually. Only down 1.2% on 24 hours, so that's performing pretty well, given that Bitcoin is down 5%. Bank Nakamoto dollar there is up 13%. Ryzik up 17%. So the runes are kind of bizarrely ignoring this for the time being. And Pups is there, so a 3.3 down 3% there. Epic is down, up 6%. $1 billion cat down 4%. You can sort of see Lobo, another favorite of mine, as I always say, down 5.5%. Satoshi Nakamoto is flat, and Decentralized from the Ethereum team is up 5% there. Those top 10 meme coin or runes. They're not all meme coins generally, but utility. Bank Nakamoto dollar is a utility coin, stable coin. That's what they're trying to do there. So yeah, it is pretty crazy. But dog go to the moon is moon. So we're gonna have a look at that when we get up to meme coins. But that is pretty cool. And the NFT collections, how are they looking? Well, UniWorlds is still up again, 66%. So that's doing pretty well. UniWorlds on the NFT sides of Bitcoin. First season for Bitcoin memes and NFTs. So don't miss out on that on Magic Eden, the #1 decentralized DEX, pretty much for Runes Protocol. Remember, Runes launched with the Bitcoin halving only back at 76 days ago. All right, was a block 840,000? Yeah, something like that. So we've got Ethereum there at the moment. This was holding up really well relative to Bitcoin, but now down it goes, and it's even gone down below the 200-day moving average and closed below it. So there we go. 200-day moving average is at around $3,090. We're currently at 3,067. So fingers crossed we can pop back over the 200-day moving average. But if you look back in history, before we had the big run, we had been pretty much over the 200-day moving average all the time. So now we have definitely got a different environment right now. So we really, hopefully, don't want to really break down any further. Obviously, we got support at 2,800, 2,900. So we really don't want to, really go much further. We also had support here as well, resistance in the zone where we're at the moment. So next zone would probably be down here at 2850, let's say. But this is maybe a bit of a shakeout too on Ethereum. Ethereum doesn't have the Mt. Gox so much to speak, although it's related, obviously with liquidity pools, Hart's law, and all that. But we've got Ethereum ETH coming up next week potentially. So if we get that, that could turn things around very nicely, and we have a bit of a shakeout, and then we go back on the upside, right? Remember, Ethereum has not had its all-time high, been busted like Bitcoin, and of course, So let's see how we go for July and August there. September's typically a negative month for crypto, so we repeat that. It could be negative. That being said, we are in a Bitcoin halving year. So it's going to be fun to see that. It'd also be interesting to see how much money comes through the Ethereum ETF too. Remember, the US ETFs are the ones that most people use, even though we get ETFs in UK, the banking center, and of course Asia. It's really the US ETFs that are the ones that really fire, and where most of the money comes in. So it's going to be a pretty exciting week next week. So a bit of a shakeout perhaps before next week, and maybe we continue back on, get back over the 200-day moving average, and back over the 50 days. So question mark here. We're at a real question mark turning point where we are at the moment, and to next week. So a bit of uncertainty there. The interest rate pivot, of course, we're expecting in September is the earliest. We've got 2/3 of the market expecting that, and then the US election on the 4th of November. Obviously, we've got the UK election today. The results, I think the polling, the voting just closed, an hour ago or something like that. We've got early results coming in, and they are looking good for Reform Party. I think some of the northeast boroughs are coming in at 30% for Reform. So that may signal that the Reform gets over 6 million votes. And of course, that means, well over 13 seats, I guess, somewhere like that. So it's going to be interesting to see. But huge result there for Freedom. And given Independence Day is today, what a perfect time for Reform to realign the UK politics for the people, by the people. Right. So rather than, authoritarians and the Tories and the Labour Party. Now, unfortunately, Labour's going to have a bit of a landslide victory with Tories going down. They're going to bring utter chaos to the UK again. Those socialist, left-wing, progressive, globalist extremists. That's a weird concoction, and it's only bad for the people. So we shall see what happens there. And good luck with the NHS in the UK, because that's a basket case. We're worried about that in our own countries. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see that. But good news generally for the UK to have a proper opposition in the Reform, because we know Nigel Farage will lead that very well. he is very highly confident they are incompetent. So that's going to be good news. All right, so that is kind of the lay of the land at the moment. So I think we've got mostly good news coming up ahead, folks. Obviously, Mt. Gox is a big deal, so we'll just have to see how that goes in the future. That leads us finally into meme coins. So we've got the total crypto market at 2.12 trillion, down 4.65%. Man, wiped out in a day. Isn't that crazy? And the total crypto market cap wiped out 4.65%, down to 2.12 trillion. Amazing. Now, we're going to look at the meme categories. We can see the memes are all down pretty severe. Dogecoin down 18.5%. Wow, slap yourself on the face. That's some big numbers today down. We're down to 14.9 billion. Now, I remember when a couple of weeks ago, this was up at 23 billion. We're now down at 14.9, so that's quite a correction in the meme coins. Yeah, you can make mad gains, but you can lose money too in a temporary. Obviously, if you don't lose, like Richard said, if you don't sell, you're not out of money. You can sell when you're in profit, so that's kind of the play. We're expecting some big market caps for Dogecoin during the bull market ahead of us. So, yep, and we've got SHIB down there. It's down 18% as well. Pepe is down 31%. Wow, in the week. This is a week, sorry, not in the day. So this is in the week, sorry. In the week, 31% in the week. Isn't that crazy? So they're down at the moment. Dogecoin is down 13% in the day, down 18% for the week. Sorry, I misread that. But yeah, look at this, 12.7% in the day on SHIB. That's still huge, and 18% in the week. So some pretty big moves there. But Pepe, man, down 16%, down 31% for the week. That's some crazy stuff there. So yeah, some big moves down at the moment. Dog is sitting there nice and comfortably on Bitcoin, and that is down 90% for the week, but it is down 12% for the 24 hours. So that is some of the plays at the moment. And some of the new entrances, Mogcoin is down at the moment 26%, and what's the other one? Popcat is down 29% as well on Solana. So yeah, you can make money, but it also goes the other way. Leverage play there. Now we're expecting, of course, nice little leverage firms to come in on Dog for the win this bull market. Things turn around very quickly in crypto, as you guys know. All right, so that is kind of the play there at the moment on the memes and the market cap. We're going to get into Pulsechain quickly, and then we're going to get up to Mafia. So stay tuned for that. Let's get back in the chat there and see who else has jumped in here. Let's go. Where we get back up here. Crypto Fear says, but hey, I love the idea of freedom. Yeah, we got freedom. Don't forget the glorious corporations. All hail. Yeah, that's true. Crypto Fear, you're right about that. They've gone woke, and woke is a disease of the mind. Terrible disease, unfortunately. Crypto Fear says RH might be our best Florida man export of all time. Says Crypto Fear. That's funny, man. I like the angle there. We got Brendan House there, top of the morning, sir. Top of the morning to you, Seppa. Top of the morning to you, Brenton. I'm glad that you can make it. I don't know how good was that? Was it an 8? Was it an 8 out of 10? I don't know. I gave myself an 8 out of 10. CC says, happy 4th of July. Hey, happy 4th of July to you, CC. We've got all the Americans coming in the chat right now, haven't we? Please someone fix what? PLS says that, CC. Yeah, absolutely. But like I say, any dip is a time to accumulate. CC says, be a true soldier and hold on. NFA, not financial, scoop mode. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I just said. So we're thinking the same, you and I. We're thinking the same. All right. Kind of funny. Very funny indeed, says Lies. All right. Let's get back into it. Pulsechain, day 419. Can you believe it? Wait, I got to answer this one. 8 out of 10. Yeah. It's okay to give yourself an 8 out of 10. It's safe. It's a safe zone. Unless someone thinks that it was like a 3, and then I think, man, you way overjudged yourself there. All right, let's get into day 419. We got Pulse at the moment, quadruple 0412, down 5.5%. It would have been funny if it was 5.55. That would have been really funny. Pulse X at the moment, quadruple 0196, down 6%, but it's below 2,000, so that's pretty significant. And we've got the buy and burn is 910.5 billion. No, that's not right. Yeah, that's right. 910.5 billion. PulseX has been bought up and burned. 4.5%. We finally hit it. It took a couple of days, but we hit it. 4.5% there. That's probably worthy of posting out on social media, that 4.5% buy and burn. I might do that later after the live stream. We got incentive token there, $2.15, down 7.27%. Of course, most of that's taken up with the Pulse price, right? The ratio is still holding out really well on incentive, 52,234. So that's really good, really resilient there. And at the moment, we got just under 35.5 million cent tokens of resistance, doing pretty good there. Hex at the moment is, man, what a steal Hex is right now. Hex is an absolute steal right now. Isn't that crazy? We've got 48/100th of a penny, down 6.7% at the moment on Hex. That's on Hex on Pulsechain. EHEX at the moment at 13/100th of a penny, and the combined price EHEX and PX at the moment is a 60, just under 62/100th of a penny. So Hex is a bargain right now at the moment. So yeah, just remember it goes on the way down, but on the way up, it's going to be pivoting pretty strongly as a store of value on the old Pulsechain. All right, let's jump over. That's day 419. Let's jump to the charts. You can see this chart here on the weekly on Pulse. The RSI even down at 32.6. Remember, 30 is in the very oversold territory there. So we're at 32 at the moment. We have really just hit that next support line that I talked about in previous videos as the bearish scenario. We're just pretty much at it right now. We're just slightly higher, actually, because I had it at 40,050. We're at 4,122. So we're just above it right now, just above it. Can you believe it? And of course, we were actually holding up well last night. Like the market was going down, but Pulsechain was only down like 0.5%. But no, it had to capitulate overnight. It's the good old Americans. I won't say it too loud, but probably the Northern Hemisphere, probably Europeans as well, Europeans out there as well. But ended up selling us out regardless, because last night when the Southern Hemisphere was dominating the markets, it was perfectly fine. So there we go. A very beautiful pickup though. So if you want to become a validator right now, 32 million Pulse, this is the time and accumulate because, man, you're getting so much Pulse for value. That is crazy right now in terms of that. And, of course, look, I mean, we're only at 41% of the mean sacrifice price at the moment, so you're getting a huge discount there. And, of course, we're looking forward to big things in the future. So that is where we are at the moment on Pulse. PulseX at the moment is broached. That's even slightly weaker. It was actually performing better in terms of the weekly, but we've still got the higher low. So it is overall in the long term. So with the long-term view, we are still looking pretty good, right? So take that long-term perspective. We've got a very strong higher low here compared to Pulse, as you can see. But we are down challenging that 2,000. The next level, of course, is 17 to 1,800 is the next zone. So given the way we are at the moment, if we see further capitulation, that is the mark that will go to 17,800. And we've just currently broken 2,000, which was the other strength there. And of course, we had been in this zone for 6 weeks, right? So a very good zone, but we really are pushing it now. So if we do move down, it will be down to here. Hopefully we can stop the bleed. So yeah, we'll see where we go. RSI down at where is it? Down at 38. Let's go to the daily though on PulseX. Daily here, we can see that the RSI is pretty chill down at 38. We got rejected on our indicator. And down we go. We didn't even cross. If we had got a bullish cross, we would have been pretty nice. But market conditions just pulled us down. That's just what happens sometimes. There's PulseX. Pretty cool. Hex at the moment, obviously, look at that. New all-time low there just about. I mean, barring the first week, we are down in the cheap zone. And the RSI down at 35. So a beautiful place to pick up Hex at the moment. 48/100th of a penny. And of course, EHEX likewise. Look at that. We reverted the whole gain. Look at that. Just about the whole gain, almost. The whole gain that we had last week, we've reverted this week. So there it goes at 1,300 for a penny. So nice little pickup there on the old EHEX for the repeat. Rinse and repeat, something like that. Now, let's have a quick look at the combined price of EHEX and PX before we get into the rest of the markets. We're going to race through the top performers. They're probably all red, so it'll probably be a quick show from that point of view. Let's have a look. So combined price of EHEX, PX. Let's go to the daily. I was supposed to have this queued up already, but I forgot to do it. So let's go there. Let's see if we can get this chart rendering. So that is the EHEX, PX combined price. So obviously, clearly, it is the best time to pick up Hex. There we go, in terms of value. So kind of cool. All right, let's go to the rest of the charts. Let's go to, actually, I'm going to finish off the rest of the charts and then we'll go to the rest of it. So at the moment, we do have some green on the old Hedron and Acosa on Ethereum. They are up 4.5% and 4% respectively. So they're up, but everything else on the Pulsechain is down, 5, 6%, 8% even on the Hex and Pulsechain Pulsechain side. So that's pretty much down. But we do have some green on Ethereum and Icosa. That's kind of cool. Let's go to stable coins quickly. Stable coins at the moment. Coast is positive at 1.46%, but below peg still at 97.5. So just below peg on the dollar. Where's PUSD? PUSD Algo, a quarter of a penny at the moment is PDI is at a quarter of a penny, and LUSD, what's the other one after? Yeah, LUSD, that is at 11.61. So let's see where that is on the chart though. Remember, this is the one that's got a mint cap but burning. The burning slowed down tremendously at the moment. The volumes have been pretty low, 7,000, 14,000. But here we are at 11.76, so sitting in the middle. All right, let's jump out of there and go to the influencer coins, because we know you guys love the influencers out there. We got they're talking about you, Cult DeFi. Talking about you, talking about you now. We got the best. What is it? The best performer is Maddie Allen, only down 2.9%. The worst performer is Solid X, Randy Alaski's whale friend, down 20% there. But in any case, some of these are quite good for pickups. I'll give honorable mention to Note Token from Randy Alaski. That is sitting at just below quarter of a penny at the moment. So nice little pickup there. I think overall been performing pretty well. So a quick look at it while we're here. That's the chart. Look at that. Not bad though. Hey? Not bad in these conditions, I think. At just under a quarter of a penny. So I think that's kind of performing kind of well. All right. Let's go into overall coins before we get up to the Mafia. We're just about at Mafia. Just about. Doing our market roundup. So let's see how we go. Almost 9 million in volume. That's pretty good, but it's negative volume, unfortunately. The volume nevertheless helps with the buy and burn, right? The Pulsechain buy and burn. So let's have a look at the 24-hour. We've got only Leonidas up there, 1.3%. PulseBot happens to be up slightly at $1.04. So it's another of Jacob's projects, of course, the world's first peer-to-peer crypto casino. So that's up slightly there at $1.04. Nice to see that. And the top, let's look at the tops. We'll go to the top one there. Mafia happens to be positive. So there we go. We're about to talk about Mafia, and the chart is looking good. So we're at 1.8% there. So Mafia standing out. What a standout there for market, along with the stablecoins, oddly enough, on the total top volume trending. Let's go to the Mafias, talking about that, because that's our next topic. So we're going to go to Mafia. Before we do that, though, let's get into the chat and welcome anyone else that's jumped in here. And then we're going to get into Mafia. I will leave a timestamp for Mafia after the live stream, just so people can jump to it straight away. I know there's a lot of people into the Mafia now. And of course, we are co-hosting the syndicate in Discord. We're the secondary hosting, but it's still a good place to have another chat. We've got a number of things going on there. Let me just jump through these comments. Cult DeFi says a 3 out of 10 on that accent suit, man. Really? 3 out of 10? That's terrible, man. That's harsh. 8 out of 10. Yeah. I'll go with the 8 out of 10. Let's go with that. Cool. Yeah. I think I'm getting done over in the chat. Maybe I should stop posting the comments up on the chat screen there. Smack the like, says DJ Hex. Absolutely. If you're on Hex Token channel, Superman Crypto, or Pulsechain X, smash the like, subscribe as well, and leave comments. I do reply to all the comments. 10 points for trying, though, says Cult DeFi. Oh, that was salt in the wound there. We got Die Hard in the house there. Pulsechain only a 2,400x to $1 lol, says P-Die. I like how you're talking. I'll take that. We got Archie the Syndicate, the Capone Don in the house of the Syndicate, number one family on Pulsechain, and now also on BNB chain. Last time I checked, we're going to double check that now, but taking back number one spot. Lots of drama. We're going to talk about all the drama that's happened in Mafia. So that's going to be cool. Not really drama. It's kind of cool things that happen, because we're not drama channels. Can't say drama. Happy 4th of July, says DJ Hexkin. Absolutely. Happy 4th of July to you. DJ Hexkin says Syndicate always rolling deep, says DJ. I heard Archie the Don say that yesterday. That's a nice saying there. 3 out of 10 is a compliment from an Irishman, lol, says Brennan. Thanks very much, Brennan. Appreciate it. All right, let's get it without further ado. Let's get into Pulse Mafia. All right, PS, let's go. right, Pulse Mafia, let's do it. And of course, we've got Pulse Mafia here. Let's go. So let's do a quick summary of kind of the overview. If you're not used to Mafia, I'm going to post the link. You can play Mafia on Pulsechain and BNB chain. So grab yourself a player. Player is 2,000 Mafia, and of course you're getting a little bit cheaper today. Actually, Pulse Mafia holding up pretty well actually versus the market. Part of the awesome tokenomics, I guess, is part of why the price is holding up. Pulse Mafia IO, get a player today, join a family. There's lots of family things now on X social platform, on Telegram, things like that, where you can join up to recruitment pages. Nice to see the Syndicate, of course, has got one. The OGs have got one. And I'm sure there's a couple of other families must have some as well. So a big shout out there. All right, we've got 733 players now alive on Pulse Mafia. Woo! That is growing all the time. We've got 16 crime families in the house. We've got a whopping 3.14 billion pulse in the vault. So that's doing very well. We've got our leading players. I'm not going to go through all the leading players today, but we do see that more of them have now got Player Plus. So they're premium players with that golden font. I love the golden font with the plus sign there. So we've got more and more now have got that Player Plus. Look at that in the top 15. Yeah, it's kind of cool. We've got top 15 now, not just top 10 on the first page. We've got 49 pages, so that's grown. We had 48 yesterday, so more players coming. Let's jump over to the families and look at that. Woo! Hot dog to dog. Look at that, man. We've got the Mugnows. Now, the Mugnows were the first family to get Family Plus. So they're the first ones to get the golden name and, of course, all the benefits that go with Family Plus. That is looking good. We're going to check that out a bit later. But the Syndicate came in at number 2. The Syndicate, yeah, boy, that's us. That's Don Capone. His leadership is awesome. And we're at number 1 there, kick and start there. So we're going to keep leading the way. And we are ready. We are ready for success. So the Syndicate doing very well there. Let's zoom in on there at the moment. We're sitting at 336,000 worth at the moment. And I thought we were supposed to get a 10% kick on that, but that doesn't seem to kick in yet. Maybe it happens when the game starts. I don't know. But we got 230,000 gearheads. Yakuza almost at 140. The Salamancas at number 4 at 134. And the Hustlers there at number 5 at 126 there. And then followed by the Mugnows, 32,000. Original Gangsters at 30,000 there. And the Grand Clan almost at 22,000 now. They're in the top 8 spots. The top 5 are guaranteed of a payment from the vault, 10% of the vault every week. And the next 3 spots, number 6 to 8, get a 5% conditional payment if the vault increases the following week, as I understand it. So that is the play on the families. And then we're going to click on the Syndicate here, who's got Family Plus. Got to be good. And we've got a little cool little symbol. Look at these badges. I love these badges here. Woo-hoo. The Family Syndicate, that little plus there and that little sash there. Indicating Family Plus, and of course it means it gets all the benefits. That's kind of cool. How much there? We got the number 1 family has got 94.25 million pulse in the first weekly payout, and of course it's got to hold that position. Of course, that first week you can see a countdown clock over here when the game does go live. That's going to count down. We also got the most generous family, right? So the Syndicate is the most fair family in the game, but it also has the most generous Capone in the game. And, of course, 50% is going to the family, and that's looking amazing. So, yeah, 94, almost heading towards 100 million payout in the first week. Isn't that awesome? So, kind of cool. The other thing is, of course, to get premium, to get Family Plus, you need to get 50% of your players with premium or Player Plus membership. You need to use the OG NFT to do that. Outside, you have to take it out of the inventory, and, you have to then, it gets burned, but you get upgraded to Premium Plus. Now that is, we're at 52.5%, so we made that, and we're doing well. So everything is looking pretty cool. Now, so let's jump over to the vault first before we get into that. I'm going to go to the vault. The vault at the moment on a Pulse Mafia is a 3.14 billion pulse, so that's looking really good. We've always got the tax man coming in with more Mafia to sell into the market and fill up the vault, so that continues every day. We see that in there at the moment, 83,000 Mafia. Obviously, the price of Pulse is down, so the vault's going to move up and down with that. And at the moment, we're at 128,243. We were up at, when I checked yesterday, around about 130, weren't we? So we're not much down from that, regardless, because we've got more Pulse coming in. So the volume effect there is cool. Looking at the wiki, let's go to the wiki quickly and have a look at some of the key updates we've had. Obviously, if you've not been around for a while, we've had a few updates. We've gone from 10 launch phases through to 12, so we've added 2 more. The 2 new ones are trade ups and pre-ranking. That's coming up in the future. But the next one that everyone is looking for the next stage of the game is the Mafia map itself. This is huge, particularly for the hierarchies of the family. This is going to be a big deal, and we can't wait to see it. So it's going to be pretty cool. That is a huge, huge step coming up. The other thing we've seen, of course, is keys. You need keys. Keys can open up all sorts of things. So lots of cool things. Open up crates, obviously, but do lots of things for the families and for people. They've got lots of cool features there, up to 20 other use cases as well. So it's a big, big deal having keys. You can buy keys for $20, of course. And to buy keys, all you have to do is go to the crates and go purchase keys here. They are $20. You can pay in Pulsechain incentive or eDai. So pretty cool. And your chance of winning something big is kind of cool. In fact, that's one of the options in the poll is opening up high worth crates. Now, you might open up low worth crates as well. So just remember that there is also stuff, but everything is used in the game. So it all has a use case. All right. So that is kind of cool. The other cool thing that's happened, of course, is moving down here, is we've had big updates to the family, right? We've got Family Plus. So obviously the Syndicate is the second family to get that on Pulsechain. And of course, that's looking pretty cool. So you get lots of cool benefits with that. You can see that here with it, like increased worth and increased banking interest rates, HQ size, etc. So it's lots of cool things. And of course, allegiance as well. Allegiance is there. So to get allegiances, 25 keys, you have to be a Don of the family. So big shout out to Archie. And of course, you have to have Family Plus status. So the Syndicate looking very good for that. That is kind of cool. If we want to use it, that is. If we want to use it. And then, of course, Player Plus. 50% of the families need to be Player Plus upgrades. You have to activate it with OG NFT. And of course, it lasts for 90 days. And of course, the OG NFTs are burned when the player does it. So yeah, burn. We know there's only a few of those, so that's going to be pretty crazy. 1,700. So they burn them off. It's not going to be many of them around. You get lots of bonuses, of course. Monthly key claim, 2 keys, 10% increased worth. So it's pretty valuable too. And of course, lots of other cool features. You get an AI generated video avatar, and of course that has been activated. And we saw that on Cult DeFi show earlier this morning. So big shout out to him for showcasing that. And we're going to have a look at one. Should we have a look at my one here for the good old Jericho? Let's have a look at his one, and let's have a look here. So we're going to click play there. I think. See, it's got to populate. Is it on this one? I don't know. Let's see. That one has not been activated, so we have to go to another one. Let's go to another one here. Bam. All right, let's go to Scarface here. And let's click play. Let's go. Look at that. Woohoo! That is it. So that's a part of Player Plus. So kind of cool. I like it. Pretty badass. There we go. Man, and Scarface, big guy. What? He's going to be a big guy. He's got some weight behind those punches, that's for sure. So that's kind of cool. So AI generated video avatar, very nice. We've got profile custom description box, all that sort of stuff like that. So it's going to be kind of cool. I don't know if we can add acquaintances yet. Yeah, we can't do that yet, but that's coming up. Hidden inventory options, things like that. So kind of cool. Lots of cool stuff here on that. So you can read the full list at the moment on that one. Then there's some of the other big updates that we've had in the game have been OG NFTs, of course, if you missed that. I'm really going through this for the people that may have missed it. So we've got OG NFTs as well. And of course, you only receive this if you have activated your premium plus OG NFT. So kind of cool. You only receive rewards if you have activated your premium plus player OG NFT. It's very important to know that with OG NFTs. And of course, people have been buying and selling those on the market, right? They're originally given out to all OG NFT holders from TYZZ and TRH. There's not many of them, okay? And so if they get burned for Player Plus and all the benefits they get, that number's going to go down dramatically. And BNB, there's not many at all, 578. So BNB Mafia is going to be really burned off there. So it's going to be pretty interesting. So that is some of the cool stuff there on the wiki. If you missed it, that was all for you. You can go through, read the final benefits, but that's where it is on the wiki there. Kind of cool. Obviously, people can buy crates at the moment, $20, and use their keys. And we've got a few keys in here at the moment, so we might play with some of those. So let's get into it. What else here? Let's jump in some of these other comments we got. We've got DGN says, I love what? Gold, says DGN. Yeah. Hey, look, I know somebody, at least somebody with a gold car in the Mafia game. So they definitely like that. Yeah, so if you've got a player, folks, get a player, pulsemafia.io, and join a family. And now, obviously, with the syndicate #1, you can join ours. But hey, look, if you want to join some of the other families, you can. To join the syndicate, we do have a $100 joining fee, but you get the benefits of earning on both BNB and Pulse because we're #1 on both. The last time I checked. So we're going to check out BNB in a minute because we've got some big news around BNB. As you can see in the title of the video, Binance likes Mafia on BNB. We're going to get into that. So kind of cool. Archie says 1 million bullets. Pew, 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 pew. We got 1 million bullets there. Kind of cool. We got Wookie and House says only the syndicate and the mugs have the animation. Oh, is that right? That's true. That's true, actually, because they're the only ones with Family Plus. So really good observation there. The syndicate and the mug now is on Pulse Mafia. That is a good point, Wookie. Wookie the Blade is mad. Should we have a look at Wookie the Blade? I think you're in the syndicate, Wookie the Blade. Are you in the syndicate? Did you make it in? I know that he was. Oh, he's made a capo. How did you become a capo? How did you do that? How on earth did you do that, Wookie? How did you become a capo, mate? I just cannot believe it. Let's have a look at your animation because it's pretty bad, very badass. Oh, whoa. Don't mess around, Wookie the Blade. He loves his knives. He loves his knives. Crazy. So that is Wookie the Blade. Well done to you, a capo of the syndicate. So you're pretty high ranking, dude, and the most powerful feared family in the Mafia game. All right. What else do we got? The Mugnows. Let's have a look at the Mugnows, shall we? And have a look at that. So big shout out to the Mugnows for getting Family Plus. And let's go to what was it, Don Mugnow. Let's have a look at Don Mugnow. Must have one there. Let's go into Don Mugnow, the Don of the dog, the Don of the Don. No, Archie's the Don of the Dons, but he's the Don of the Mugnows. Oh, look at this one. Woo! That's pretty cool. Now, Colt DeFi was on his channel, and he actually ran an animation that had like a party. I don't remember which one it was, but some of them had parties, dance parties on it. Let's have a look at some of these other ones here. We'd look at Thomas Shelby, see what the animation is there. They're going to make no animation on that one. So they're more than being activated. So check yours today if you have got Player Plus and you're in one of those families. What is the supply of OG NFT since activated will be burned? I don't know. I was asking that question myself before the live stream. And we may be able to check that on the chain, on chain. So we might try and work that out this afternoon, Brenner. Recycled, not burnt, I think. Well, it says burnt, doesn't it? It says burnt. Recycle would have been a brilliant move into the market, but I don't know if they're doing it for that particular one. May the 4th be with you. Wait, is that not right? Date? No, it's the 4th. It's the 4th, Andrew. Good to see you in the house, by the way. Mikey looks hungry, says Teaching. Yeah. Richie Robinson says, hey, Superman, do you have a 4th of July keys giveaway today? I do. I'm going to give away a key. I give away keys every time I get them. So you're going to get them. You're going to have some keys. Been giving away, last time I gave away 60% of the keys. And I think that normally I give around about 30% or so. What we're going to give a giveaway. So stay tuned for that. Happy July the 4th to all those in the US. Absolutely, Andrew. Hey, we got some good people in the house, haven't we? Wishing well to those in the United States of America. Go hardcore. All right. I would love to play that puppet video. Have you seen the one with the US puppets? It's so good. That movie. I can't remember. Let me know in the chat what that movie's called because I've just forgotten. But it was so hilarious from the beginning to end that moment. I'd like to play it, but I'd probably get copyrighted all over the place. Wookie got promoted for successfully stealing all of the other Don's fedoras, says Archie the Don. No, that's funny. Hey, we need to get, I don't know whether we can change your name. You need to put your Don name on there, Archie, on your profile there for YouTube. Carlo animation is dancing, says Carlo. Now, where's Carlo? Is he in the dog mouse? Where's his, was he in players? Let's go to players, and we might be able to find one there. We've got Carlos there. Let's go find that because that's kind of a particularly cool one. Here's Carlo here. So he's in the syndicate as well. Now, family is so big, man. It's crazy how big our family is. The syndicate. Oh, he's a cat. He's in the face of power. Look at that. That is pretty badass. Look at that. That is cool. It's very unexpected too, right? To see something like a dance club behind. That's like kind of unexpected there, but that is a very cool one. A big shout out to Carlo in the face of powder there. Which is under Brennan's one, actually. It's under yours. It's under your family. Team America, says Brennan. Yeah, Team America. Go hardcore. Maybe I'll try and play one of those clips was just too funny. All right, so that's some cool stuff happening today on Mafia. You got to love the innovation from Jacob coming out using AI and stuff like that. It's kind of neat too, isn't it? Making those AI videos and stuff, so it's kind of cool. Keeping up with the times, as they say, keeping up with the times. Now, where was that, dude? Yeah, crates. So you can buy crates, $20 a crate, and chances are that you could win any in-game assets from cash all the way to keys on the right. These are all the different categories. So you're gonna, get a random number for the category, then a random number for the objects in the category. So you got the in-game assets for money and bullets, etc. All of it will be useful in the game, but some of it's more valuable than others. Basically, from top to bottom, and it's more value at the bottom, of course. Now, obviously, there's also giveaways, some huge giveaways like 5 million Mafia. So if you win that, that'd be huge. In fact, I've noticed that we haven't had much won over the last day and a half on the Mafia. Before that, we had a lot of money earned because it was 50 million. We're now down to 39.7. And I think pretty much over the last day or so, we haven't really much Mafia's been won. So there's lots of Mafia left to win, both on Pulsechain and on BNB chain. The other thing, of course, is the OG NFTs. You can win those, and of course, those are super useful for Player Plus, etc., and help your family rank up to Family Plus, and of course, bodyguards as well. Getting bodyguards. What's the other one thing? Keys, yeah, keys. So you can win up to 100 keys in the game. We saw Lick Gaines win 50 keys on his last draw, and so congratulations to him. He won that. So people are definitely winning these. So you can check that out. But there's lots of important objects if you're playing the game then to get those. Now, as the primary market, but as the crates, but keys are going to be multi-purpose. You're going to be able to use them other stuff. The other thing, of course, is the market. The market's been going very well also. So we've had 1,263 items sold, and it is probably the best NFT market on Pulsechain right now, funny enough, because there's lots of use cases in the Mafia game, right? So almost $89,000 in volume so far. So yeah, and the trades are pretty good. I think we're up from about 100 trades overnight since yesterday, because I'm pretty sure it was down 1,160 or so yesterday. So it looks like we've done over 100 trades overnight. So that's kind of cool. It is trading. Now, if you want to see the history, this is the current bids that are closing off at the moment. You can see the timer on the right hand side. You can either bid or you can buy now, depending on how they set up the auction. To set up an auction, you just have to list an item. Pick an item, for example, maybe a Douglas M3 plane, and you can fix to auction and put in the amount of money that you want to do. There's also a little blue line that allows you to know what the last 3 sales were. Gives you an idea of where you could put the price, and then you can decide Pulse or Mafia. Pulse does have a 20% fee on it, so just remember that, or you can receive Mafia there. If you're buying something that's in Pulse and you are using Mafia to buy it, they will sell your Mafia in the market, so you'll have that 16.6% tax. Just remember that. And of course, then of course you can set the time. 30 minutes, 3 hours, 12 hours, or 72, and then just confirm, and you can start selling on the market. That's how easy it is. So easy, really nice. And of course, if you're buying, you just have to click on the buy, and you can start buying today with any of these different tokens on here. Pretty easy to do, and you'll just have to approve it pretty much. And then, hopefully you'll get it in your wallet. No, you will. I'm just teasing. All right, so that's kind of it at the moment on that. What else? There's a history, of course, shows you all the latest buys and sells. The latest sales there at the moment, so you can see all the prices that went for. They got the market rules around that. You can read that. And then, of course, you can filter by items. You can go through any of the main categories that you win on keys, for example. And you can go through those. Obviously, shop items, you can click on that, and it will show you, guns and motorbikes and things like that. So it's got everything there. And, of course, my listings, it will show you your details around your own wallet and what you've been buying and selling, what auctions are running. Kind of cool. And then you can finish an auction or whatever. Sometimes you are asked to make an action on there, so you can check out that if you need to. All right, we've got crates though. Should we give a 4th of July, give away some crates? Or actually opening keys. So opening some keys. What do you guys reckon? So I think we should do some giveaways. I don't know about you, but I think we should. All right, so let's get into it, and let's see who else is in here. We got, first, before we do that though, we got Santosh. Hi mate, tell something for BNB Mafia token holders who are now 4x down on the sacrifice price and no more action on promotion from the team, feeling as being left over. Yeah, well, as you know, Santos, I cover that every day, BNB Mafia, so I'll be covering it next after Pulse Mafia. And I was the first to cover it as an influencer as well on both chains, so I'll be covering that every day, Santos. What's the other thing? Every day I'm covering Mafia, that is. Yeah, hey, price is down because of the different type of sacrifice it was, but it's a good opportunity for people to buy. So that's the big thing there, Santos. So give it a bit of time. It's still looking pretty good in the vaults over there. We're going to cover it in a minute, so stay tuned. I can appreciate the market being down, but it will be covered there, and the team is doing work on that front. I might talk a bit more about what they've done in marketing when we get up to the BNB Mafia side there. Pulsechain does have a very organized set of influencers over on Pulsechain. We kind of know who they are on PulseTube. There's up to 150 dedicated streamers. They don't all stream, of course, but on a regular basis. But we do have a good number, and I think we're well into like 10 to 12, maybe even 13 streamers that have covered Pulse Mafia. So it's getting a lot more coverage. But we've had a couple on BNB, and one of them was particularly big. All right, we got getting out. Woohoo! Yeah, let's get it. So put your player's name if you're on Pulsechain. Maybe we'll get some keys to give away on BNB Mafia too. Woohoo! Wookie, go for gold there. We got Face of Powder in first. So you're number one. We got Black Cousin is a number two there from Richie Robertson. Good to see you, Black Cousin. We got DJ Hexkin says, no, Wookie, no. Well, he gets one entry at least, right? DJ, he gets one entry at least. We got DJ says Mikey is in there. It's number three, I guess. Thanks for talking to me, bro. You're most welcome there, Thantroth. Hey, look, I'll be covering BNB Mafia, BNB Mafia and Pulse Mafia. So I'll be doing both of them in my live streams. I'm in here. Suitman says Richie Suitman. Are you? Where are you? Where are you, Richie? Where are you? No, anyway, I've got to keep count because yesterday I got lost with counting names. So I got Face of Powder, Black Cousin, Mikey at number 4, Fury at number I miscounted already. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Fury at number 4. Sorry. We got Fat Wallet Mickey in the house there. Cult DeFi. Is that a real wallet, Cult DeFi? Because I thought you weren't playing. I thought you weren't playing. Let's have a look here. Now we got Black Cousin. Yeah, I got that. I knew that was your name there. 5. Wookie's got a second name in there. Wookie the Blade 6. We got Biggie in the house there, number 7. How many has Wookie got in there? Actually, let's have a check with Wookie here. He's a very clever, sneaky. No one who wins all the time. Number 6 there. Actually, I'm going to go back through and count now. We got so many in there. I got 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8 is that one. 8, and yeah, that's 8. So we got 8. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Says Wookie. No, don't try and confuse me, dude. Ban Wookie. Ban. He's a mod, so I can't ban him. It's a demo wallet. It says Cult DeFi demo. Okay, cool. All right. Let me just hide first. I'm going to hide the chat just while I bring up a random generator. I've got a random generator somewhere. Random number generator. That's it. I want to get a better one than the one I'm using, but hey, it will do for the time being. All right. No, it's still number 8. It's not 707,478,921. That's still 8 there. A demo wallet says, yeah. All right. Now, I'm pretty sure that is number 8. So we're going to do 8. Let's go. We get better at this when we start. So I'm going to do, I do 3 random generators to see the number going, so you know it's random. And of course, we're going to do it on 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, and bam, number 6. So who was number 6? We got to count backwards this time. That was number 8. So Biggie. Biggie is the winner there. Congratulations, Big Kahuna. Biggie, you are winning. So this is the cool thing about the game. So the game has in-game assets. You can see some over here on the inventory. These are in-game assets. You can also see in the NFTs in the wallet, we've got these NFTs, and you just have to click on it. So you can do that. You can either do that for an in-game item. You can click on it. You can sell the item, or you can just send it to a player. It could be yourself, another player, or it could be some other player that you want to send it to as a gift. Maybe you're in a family, maybe you're a capo or Don. You want to send something to a family, you can just send it by putting the player's name in there. But we can do it with keys as well. So we're going to put in Biggie. Let's go. So this is worth $20 of value. If you use the key and you get a big prize, it could be worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, depending on what you get. So definitely hundreds of dollars at the moment. I think all businesses are out at the moment They're in the secondary market, but definitely big chance they're working. So that's kind of it. Now you can do more than one too. You can put in, if you want to do 2 keys or 3 keys, or if you want to send more than one object, then you could do that too. So it's kind of cool. So we're going to do that. That is going to you, Biggie. Well done. $20 of value right there. Bam. And maybe worth hundreds. I don't know. Do I get commission? Do I get commission? Do I get referral? Do I get referral? No. But anyway, the key's gone. It's going. It's gone. It's gone and it's going. Man, we're having a fun today. This is so good. So this Mafia game is really a lot of fun, especially if you're winning free stuff. But there we are. That has gone to Biggie. Congrats to you. We're going to do another one as well. We got Max Payne in the house there. That's the Cappuccino from the Syndicate. Big shout out to Max Payne there. And we're going to talk about Max Payne when we get up to BNB Mafia. So remember that name. Number 3 in the Syndicate, the most feared family in town. And, of course, Max Payne does a lot of great work for the Syndicate over on Telegram. Rigged. Wookie didn't win. Yeah, I don't know. Wookie will be complaining to him about that later on. He stole it from the Wookie. Yeah. You have been robbed in the Mafia game, Wookie. That's what happens. It's a tough game. Remember, this is a play-to-win game, but it's also risky too. People get killed. They lose their inventory and their assets pretty much and stuff like that. So you got to be careful in the game. That's why it's good to be in the most feared family, the Syndicate, as well. So kind of cool. All right. Where were we going there? We're going to come back to a crate, but we're going to talk about BNB Mafia. We'll come back to the crate as well, but we're going to come in and go to BNB and have a look over there. I think that's where we're up to. Now, if you want to buy, actually, let's do a look at the price first on the old Pulse Mafia. The price is actually holding up really well if you think about the market, and the tokenomics are very, very cool, right? So here's the chart for Pulse Mafia, or Mafia on Pulsechain, and it's doing very well. So liquidity 154,000, the market cap, man, 1.7 million, and of course the volume 12,000. So that's low on the volume recently, but man, the chart is holding up very, very nicely given the impact of what's happening to Bitcoin and Ethereum and Pulsechain. That is a really, really good chart. So almost like a store of value. That's how good the tokenomics are. You can see some key market events. The last big phase. Remember, we've got 11 phases before the game goes live on phase number 12. Phase number 5 was back here on the 26th of June. We had the NFT marketplace open. We've had a few developments since then, like keys and other things like that. I need to add in the Family Plus and all that. Player Plus. I think that was over here, wasn't it? So we might add that in. I think that was yesterday. I'll have to double check that before I put that in, but we'll probably add that in. Just keep a track on that. So player and Family Plus, I think it was on yesterday. In any case, we'll double check. Might have been 2 days. Yeah, I think that was right though. So yeah. Bam, and we had that. Was it back here actually? It might have been back here actually. What happened there? It went wacky. We'll put that in. We like to keep track. All right, so that is the plate looking pretty good. And of course, you can buy that now. So remember, when you're buying and selling Mafia, whether it's Pulsechain or BNB, there is a 5% slippage you're going to need because there's a 4% buy tax. So buy Mafia on Pulsechain, and that is the link there, and you'll be able to basically hit the trade and it will open up a place to trade it on. Kind of cool. You can use, of course, if you know the contract, you can use Patius or anything, any markets like that, Portal X, whatever, Pulse X, you can use any 9mm, 9 inch. I mean, any of those sort of places you can go buy and sell, I believe. Well, definitely the DEX aggregators across multiple pools. I'm not sure about 9mm, 9X. You have to go check that though. So that is it. Mafia there, looking good. It's preloaded into Internet Money Wallet. So if you've got Internet Money Wallet, Mafia is preloaded in there. So isn't that cool? Thanks very much, KG. Big shout out to him and what he's doing there. All right, so that is Pulse Mafia. Now, like I say, there is a tax in the game that feeds the vault, right? So all the money goes back into the game. So you're basically feeding the vault. The contract ends in 55 EA on Pulsechain. 4.7% buy tax, 16.6% sell tax. So you're going to need a 5% buy slippage and a 20% sell slippage. Just remember that. But the price is looking hot. We got big expectations of where Mafia will go. Our very own Don Archie is talking about 3 cents, but by the time the game launches, remember we're on phase 5, we've got up to 11 phases before the game goes live. But man, things are going very, very well. The game on phase 11 has to hit where the vault gets up to 5 billion minimum. Now, this assumes the team is technically ready to launch at that time. So just remember that's probably the only caveat to remember. But, man, we hit 5 billion Pulse. This vault's going to be over $250,000. It's going to be insane. It's going to be really, really cool. So, yeah, and if the price of Pulse doubles, that's $500,000. You get where this is going. And, of course, if the team has to wait a bit longer to get technically ready for the game launch, is where people can kill each other and all sorts of other stuff happens in the game, then, yeah, it could really get big, big, big and bigger. And you guys are still here very early. So, kind of cool. Remember, it's only been 3 weeks on this chart, if I remember rightly. 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. So 3 weeks and 3 hours. That's it. This is how early you guys all are. So it's kind of cool. All right, let's go over to BNB and have a look over there because we've got some news around BNB. So let's get into that. So BNB here, let's me just swap over my chain over here. You have to swap your wallet over to BSC or BN Smart Chain, wherever, however you've titled the video. So BNB, Smart Chain, or BSC is typically what people use. And then all you have to on the website, you just have to swap over to BNB chain, and then suddenly you're over there. You can reconnect your wallet or whatever. You can have multiple players. That means having multiple wallets as well. And so, you know, it's up to you. Now, over here on BNB, we've got 847 active players. We've got more than that's on Pulsechain at the moment. We've got 16 crime families, so the same number, but we've got some different players. We've got some similar players, but we've got some different families over there. And, of course, the vault is going up all the time. 104.65 BNB, so that's up from yesterday. We've got a different leaderboard on here. You can see that we've got a lot of player pluses over here. I mean, there's even more in the top 15, I think, than we saw on Pulse Mafia almost. It's pretty close, but yeah, definitely looking pretty good there. And you can see a lot of the families in the lead there. In fact, Mugnow's at number 1 there. So let's have a look at the failures count. Now, yesterday, the syndicate had taken over the families there, and it has done it today. So congratulations to the syndicate. And I don't know, I can't remember whether the OGs have been over 100,000 worth, but the syndicate are over 100,000 worth, so may even have that record as well. So looking very good. It's a syndicate on Pulsechain, BNB, sorry. So the syndicate is number 1 at the moment on Pulsechain, and number 1 at the moment on BNB in terms of family worth. So that is very exciting to be there. And of course, it's great to be part of their family as the consigliere, as Colt Depot would say, or the concierge, as I normally say. It is very, very cool. And of course, we've got Max Payne there, Capitacina in the chat there, and of course, the mighty Don Capone is also in the chat watching the show today. So big shout out to the hierarchy of the syndicate. A big shout out to the rest of the family of the syndicate as well. You guys are doing an amazing job. And the Capone, the Don Capone, Archie sees everything you're doing. He is very happy with you. And he's got something good coming for some of the people, at least one of the people in the syndicate as well. So not only is the syndicate the most feared game, Mafia family in the game on Pulsechain and BNB, but it has the most generous Don Capone, which is our very own Archie, doing an amazing job there. The OG is doing a brilliant job. I want to shout out to them. Hey, look, we can appreciate performance. We like performance ourselves in the syndicate. The OGs over on BNB, dominating over here as well, doing a good job. And of course, Lucky there. We always joke in the syndicate about the eventual the narrative will be the unlucky life and death of Lucky. The unlucky life and death of Lucky. So we always joke about that, but it is a lot of fun. This is a game after all, so we like to have fun on the way, right? So kind of cool. Number 3, the Mugnows. Big shout out to them. Obviously, they're the only family on Pulsechain that have got the Family Plus. Here on BNB, they're sitting at number 3, so they're very, very good over here, sitting at number 3. We've got the Yakuza, this mysterious family, the Yakuza at number 4, and the Illuminati, those globalists or whatever they are, at number 5. So that's kind of the top 5. They're getting the paid out between 30 and 10% of the BNB vault, and the BNB vault is looking pretty tasty as well. It is sitting at 104.65 BNB. There's quite a bit of Mafia in there to sell into the market as well, and the value at the moment is just under $54,000 US. So that's pretty cool as well. So it's about, what, $5,400 per week going to the top 5 families there. And, of course, the syndicate is getting 30% of that share. Kind of cool. The OGs will be getting 25% at the moment. So that's kind of the play with the leaderboard. There's obviously 3 conditional families at number 6, 7, and 8. The Costa Nostras, the Peaky Blinders, and the OG Sopranos there. These OG Sopranos, they have moved up. These ones here have moved up So from what I remember, so they're looking pretty spot there in 8 and 9. I just noticed that myself. The clan there at number 10, the cartel, the Untouchables. Now, big shout out to Crypto Pride. He's a BNB influencer, so not only am I covering the BNB side of the Mafia game, but Crypto Pride is out there. Big shout out to him. It looks like he's increased his players by 1. They're based in Chicago. Not a very good city to choose from them because the syndicate is in Chicago. Mafia families like to control their cities, right? Mafia families like to control their cities. I'm just letting you know. So I think Crypto Pride may have to do a deal with the syndicate. That's probably a wise thing for the Crypto Pride. So if you're listening, Crypto Pride, I strongly suggest you do that. If you're from the Untouchables over on BNB, you might want to recommend that he do a deal with the Don Capone over on the syndicate because on the BNB chain, because it's not a good place to be in Chicago. All I'm saying, that's it. So kind of cool. All right, I've just realized I'm not sharing my screen. I apologize for that, and good thing I saw the comments. All right, let's see back up here. Where we get up to? How long? Okay, so I had to share the Mafia there on Pulsechain. We got no screen showing, so I apologize for all that. Let's see here. I must have been on there for about 15 minutes too, talking. Max Bane's got the strong arm, looking good. We got Lol Superman says DGN. Yeah. Sometimes it happens, you forget about it. But you guys heard me talking, so that's all that you need. Me animating. That's all that it goes. Anyway, so that is the leaderboard there at the moment on the BNB Mafia. The Syndicate is at number 1. The OG Gangsters number 2. The Mugnow's number 3. The Yakuza at number 4. And the Illuminati number 5. That is the top 5 at the moment. But we've got plenty of families. A lot of different names. A lot of different players over on BNB. And there's a few similar ones, but a lot of different ones there too. The Syndicate, like I say, is dominating number 1 there right now. And the players list, look, like I said earlier, they've got all their player plus signs. Look at that. Kind of cool. Very, very good. And of course, the vault there looking pretty tasty as well. Like I said, just under $54,000 US. So that's $5,400 to the families overall there on BNB. 104.65 BNB there. Now, my gut feeling is that if Pulsechain gets to the 5 billion or whatever the number it is that the team needs to be technically ready to launch, then the BNB side will probably launch at that time as well. Just makes sense to me. But we'll see. I'm not the one deciding the shots there. Just my expectation. All right, that is happening with the families. Looking pretty good. And like I say, the OG Gangsters have got the Family Plus. They're the only ones over on BNB Mafia right now with the Family Plus. The Mugnows have it on Pulse Mafia. The Syndicate have it on Pulse Mafia. But only the OGs have it here on BNB. So there's a bit of work to be done by the families over here. Watch the space. Watch the space on that. That's all I can say. And like I say, with Crypto Pride in Chicago for the Untouchables, yeah, that's a dangerous city to be in. That's all I'm saying, Crypto Pride. We're not, just going to say you might have to do a deal there. You might have to do a deal. Welcome to the deal making, become an allegiance or something like that. All right, we also got crates over here, but remember the businesses are still around. So on BNB chain, the businesses are still around. And look at this, folks. You got the car crashes all the way to bullet factories. There are 63 remaining over there, so there's lots of businesses to be had. The same price to get keys try and get one. $20. You can use BNB, USDT, or USDC. To use the keys, you just have to click use the key if you got one in your wallet, and you can do that. Now I've got none in this wallet, so there we go. But maybe we might have some in the future to give away on the BNB side. So definitely check that out. Now we've also got our poll running at the moment. 19 votes on that. Let's see if we can get to 20 votes before we finish that poll up. What is your favorite way to play to earn on Mafia so far? The family vault. In other words, being in a family and sharing the vault proceeds. Trading the NFT market. Opening high worth crates or in-game promotion money, which will kick off when the game starts really. But those are the 4 cool mechanisms. There'll be more mechanisms. We know that there's going to be bullets and money, heart tokens, and things like that, and in-game swapping features and economy. There's lots of things still to come up ahead on that front. Kind of cool. So you can do that, try and win any of these. They've obviously got Mafia giveaway up to 5 million Mafia. There's no Mafia has been won on BNB chain yet. So that's a real open slather there. 50 million Mafia to give away. And of course, we've got OGs here, 10 OG NFTs. We've also got keys that you can win as well. So lots of opportunity over here on BNB. So let's have a quick look at the BNB chart. Here we are on BNB. Now, if you want to buy BNB, like I say, we've got the price is a pretty nice, attractive price at the moment. So it's a good entry. I think everyone can agree. So let's buy Mafia on BNB. And that is the link there. Now, kind of cool. That is a buy Mafia on BNB. A pretty good opportunity. You pick up a way more volume on the Mafia over there, and if you use it for your family, well, it'll make your family stronger, and you get more of the vault payouts. Let me see here. Brennan says a face only a mother could love. That's nice, Brennan. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Baguna says use the key and got 250 bullets. Cool. Congratulations, Baguna. And I hope your family does well. You know what I'm talking about. Wink, wink. Oh, Baguna, wink, wink. What else? I think that's it. Baguna says those bullets have a name already, says Baguna. That's pretty cool. I can think about you. It's on Pulsechain, right? So we'll see. Talk about false advertising, says Wookie. No. All right, let's get into it. So that is over at the moment. We've got $61,000 liquidity over on BNB. 383,000 market cap, so a lot of upside. Remember, it's 1.9 million, I think it is, on Pulsechain. So there's a lot of upside for that. And yeah, a cool opportunity over here as well. So same buy and sell slippage as you see on the wiki. No, not on the wiki. On the where's it gone? Buy Mafia. And yeah, same tax, different contract, but same buy and sell tax. 5% buy slippage, 20% sell slippage. Crates are in play. Businesses are still there. The high value. These are high value. And, of course, the market is operating as well. We got 37 items sold so far, $3,200 in volume to BNB. So still very infancy over there, but lots of opportunity to pick up some cool game assets as well. Remember, there's two markets operating. There's always opportunities on each chain, especially with that vault being so juicy there at $53,559. All right, I think that is it over there. Let's jump back over to Pulsechain and give away another key. So if you want to win another key, get into the chat with your player's name right now. Do that, as we say. Oh, sorry. Before we leave BNB, I've got to talk about Max Payne. So before we leave BNB, Max Payne put out a response to the BNB. So BNB chain has got 3.4 million followers. 3.4 million followers, not even following because I can't follow, but 3.4 million followers on BNB chain, obviously. And of course, what's that number 3 chain or whatever? Dive into the newly launched BNB Incubation Alliance now. And of course, they were asked, what's your favorite game in the BNB chain ecosystem? And they've had 28,000 views on that so far. Max Payne responded to that. Hands down, it is Mafia. And, of course, he's got the Mafia link there to join Mafia BNB. And, of course, look at that. So he posted that, and he had 2,500 views on that. So big shout out to Max Payne for that. It's a really good, solid result. We're finding that there's a lot of people out there spreading the word. Now, you guys may not see it, but there's a lot of people like Archie, a lot of the Dons, a lot of the families are spreading the word about Mafia. They're posting every day. The OG families, the syndicates, the Dons, some of the hierarchy, all the hierarchy in the syndicate is promoting Mafia every day. So here is Max Payne. He's the Capitacina for the syndicate. He's promoting every day. I'm promoting every day, several times a day. We're talking about several times a day sometimes. And of course, getting that name out. And the views are getting bigger and bigger all the time. So it's just creeping up. It's creeping up with the views. And you guys can do that out there too, right? So it's not just people that you know are already doing it, but you guys can get out and spread the word. Obviously, we've got more influencers. Cult DeFi is out there, getting more influencers covering the project on behalf of Jacob and the team. So they're actively doing that side of the, I guess, marketing, you might call it, and promotions. So it's really, really cool. Now, if you want to repost that and give some support, I would strongly suggest there posting out, reposting Max Payne's thing, because this makes it bigger and bigger and bigger. Follow all the links. Follow BNB Mafia, follow Pulse Mafia, follow some of the key players and anybody actually in the community, and start reposting stuff like that. We'll have a big role to play in spreading this game, making it go viral. Viral for Pulsechain, viral for you, and viral for BNB in terms of the Jacobs game over there too. So don't forget to give Max Payne a follow and retweet and leave a comment. Those are all things that build up Mafia game. as we're getting bigger. So we're a bit like a snowball. It's just slowly getting bigger and bigger and bigger as it rolls down the hill. So definitely do get in there. Kind of cool. What else there? Let's jump over here. We got Max Payne says that's an easy 10x for BNB Mafia. Yeah, lots of opportunity on BNB Mafia right now. Don't underplay that. When is the launch of Bullet and Heart Token? When chain will it be first? I'm not sure when it's going to be. I think it's when the game goes live, Santosh, at this at this stage, but we'll see. We'll see where that comes up. We're on phase 5. We've got 11 phases, so we've got another 6 phases to come ahead of us. The next big one is the map. But those bullets and Heart Token will come up at some stage, probably when the game goes live is my guess, because that's when they'll be used the most. So kind of makes sense. What else there? Max Payne there with the prayers, doing a good job out there. Nice, Max. Good advertisement, says Brenton. Absolutely. And don't forget to give that a retweet and give him a follow as well. All right, Mafia to the moon, says Richie. Mafia to the moon indeed. Yeah, one day at a time. And of course, look what happened. So this is the main point I was trying to get to. So BNB put out this. They got 28,000 views on it. Max Payne put this out. He got 2,500 views on it so far. And with your help, many more. But look what happened 19 hours ago. BNB put the eyes out. Look at that. Woo-hoo. BNB put the eyes out. They don't always do that, by the way. I've watched this a lot. You don't always get the eyes. And they have the eyes out on that. Isn't that cool? So they've got the attention. BNB Mafia now has got the attention of the Binance main chain. This is 3.4 million followers on this, right? This is a big, big deal. And of course, we're going to cultivate that over time. We're going to keep targeting the BNB chain. And of course, now that we know that they've seen it, we're going to keep targeting them to remind them over and over. And something might happen with that, right? So might get an incubation or anything like that, right? So kind of cool. They do have, like I say, an incubation alliance. So who knows the opportunities that can flow out of that, and the reach could be cool. Might end up having, I know, we can get Jacob to do an AMA with Binance chain itself or something like that. We'll see where that heads, but kind of opportunity there. And Max Payne responded, that's right, it's coming, and it might just break BNB chain. Be ready, best to be early to the Mafia party, which is still very early, right? So kind of cool there. I had to highlight that today. Very, very cool. Kyle Cruz says they see us. They do see us indeed. Really, really cool on that. Archie, the Don of the Syndicate, responded there. Look at that. Yeah, very own Archie of the Syndicate. Big shout out. So there's lots of people promoting all the time. Kind of see. So let's go to Archie. Archie out there. He's promoting all the time. You can see he's doing a good job. So he's putting it out all the time there. Looking very, very good. Obviously, Superman Crypto. That's my one there. If you haven't given me a follow, give me a follow. So I actually might post these if you want to give us a follow. Follow us all because we are sharing the word about Mafia every day out there, as well as other cryptos on my behalf. But yeah, join up Superman Crypto, give us a follow and retweet some of the recent ones. Show some love, leave some comments, all helps. So it's kind of cool. I'm going to post Archie's one as well. Archie's one's here as well. Give him a follow. He's the Don of the Syndicate. So if you give us all three a follow, we're all the hierarchy of the Syndicate. So give us a follow and spread out the word there today. So that's all the Syndicate leadership right there, excluding the capos, which do an incredible job. But just follow those at the moment. Kind of cool. All right, so good news around that. We're going to keep targeting them and more and more and more. So stay tuned for that. All right, kind of cool. Let's get back into Pulse Mafia and give away some another key here. Man, we're having fun. I was only planning to do an hour live stream, and here we are, almost an hour and a half. But why not? We're having fun here. All right, so what are we going to do here? Well, let's go to the wallet. I'm pretty sure I've got to switch over. And let's go to Pulsechain, Pulse gains. Especially when the price is down, you get massive gains to the upside. All right, let's connect and go for gold. Let's give away another key. Put your names in, folks. I think we've got one name already. We've got some more keys. All right, so how many we got? Let's go up the top here. We've got Black Cousin in the house here. That's the first one. That's number one. Who else is in here? We got Face of Powder, number 2. Welcome. We got Biggie in the house there. Biggie. We might have to miss you out on Biggie on the second one because let's say we have to miss Wookie out so that someone else can win. I think that's probably the best way. But I appreciate all that you do. But Wookie had to be pushed out as well because he won yesterday. So I think we might do that going forward. Is that if you have one, then we'll leave it out unless we come back around sort of a cycle again. So we got number 3 is Richie at Black Cousin. Actually, no, I already put you on, didn't I? So actually, you're back in again. So we got let me see. We got Big Kahuna. We got Face Powder at number 1. Black Cousin at number 2. Wookie the Blade at number 3. We got Knuckles at number 4. Big shout out, Max Payne. And of course, we got number 5 is Mikey. We've got Wookie trying to get in on a second player there. I didn't say that you can still do that. Number 6. We've got 6 players. Anyone else got a name? We've got 6 so far. Get in there, folks. If you got a player, get in there to give a chance to win. And we might finish the poll. Have we got 20 votes? We have. So let's end the poll. Let's see how we go on the poll there. So what we got there? Number 7 and number 8. Is it? Number 8 there. Lucky on number 8 there. All right. Kind of cool. That's Kumar's profile there. All right. So we got what is your favorite way to play to earn on Mafia so far? We got number 1, opening high worth crates, 50%. Enjoy, and I know some people that have done amazing on the crates. Like they've done amazing. Like the number of like ratio from keys to high valued items has been incredible for a couple of people. They know who they are, of course. Big lucky there. I can't believe it. Family Vault, 40%. Nice. I do too. I'm in the Family Vault. That's definitely my favorite. Trading the NFT market, 10%. Yeah, there's a couple of people that like to buy low, sell high, and trade that. I know some people that are buying all the time. Lots of different strategies on there. Maybe we could just do a live stream just on the market itself. Let me know if you want to see that. Just do one on the market. Put down Mafia market or something in the chat. Number in-game promotion money, 0. Now that will be big in the future when the game goes live. I know people are gonna. It's going to be very useful as you get promoted in the game. In-game money is going to be very important. Let's show you what that means by that. Go to Syndicate, and you will be able to earn in-game money in there. There's going to be more ways of making money in this game as well. That's what I love about it. All these multiple ways of making money in the game. People love to play to earn. You have fun, but you want to make some crypto as well. It's kind of the idea there. You can see promotion money. So this is going to be a big deal. The Don sets these prices, right? So in-game money. At the moment, you generate money in the bank, right? So we've got almost 150 million in the bank. And of course, people will get paid out in the promotional money. And there will be new markets are populated in the game that you'll be able to buy and sell tokens, right? So including these other tokens that we're talking about, bullets and hearts and things like that. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see all this operate. And yeah, so there we go. Maybe you'll probably be able to go with these in-game currencies, and then also go into, I think, roulette and other things like that, and start betting. You can do all sorts of stuff in the game. It's going to be crazy. Some of the businesses like the roulettes and slot machines could be pretty crazy like that. So you can see how this game is going to continue to expand, provide more financial opportunities as well for people. It really is kind of cool. All right, what else? Cuba says Cyber will appreciate a crate. Yeah. That would be a nice to do. Market video, says Richie. Yeah, okay, cool. We got one there. Nice. Opening a crate is very addictive, says Kuma. It is addictive. We all agree with you on that one. I haven't seen anybody that's not addicted to opening crates. So yeah, it is a pretty fun part of the game. All right, let's get into it. So let's. What do we got there? We got 8. Did I say 8? No, we got more than 8. 8, 9 is it? We got 9. So let me just get rid of that. Bam. So where we're going here, we're going to go to just double checking I've got everything right here. So we got Face of Powder, we got Black Cousin. I'm going to miss out Black Cousin number 2, Wookie the Blade number 3, Knuckles number 4, Mikey number 5, Wookie Yosa number 6, Cyber Warrior number 7, and a Lucky on I there number 8. So the 8 there, and number 9 is a Belladonna. Nice one there, Baguna. Nice one. I see what you did there. Number 9. We'll put that in just for fun. All right, let's go. Ready? We're going to do three pretend ones, and then we're going to do the real one because so it's random. So I got 1, 2, 3. So this is the one. Congratulations, whoever's the winner, and let's go. Number 8. So number 8 there is number 8 is that's number 9. So I have number 8 as Lucky on I. Does everyone else have that? Lucky on I. That happens to be Cult DeFi. Does everyone confirm? Make sure that's the correct one there. So Lucky on I, Cult DeFi there, the leader of the front man of the game. So I guess he's going to give that away. So let's go. Lucky on I. Let's see. Lucky one eye. Lucky one eye. Sorry. Lucky one eye. All right. Let's me. Where's my keys gone? Let me get a profile. Crates. All right. Lucky on eye. Lucky one eye. One eye. Doesn't even show up a name. There's no name. Lucky one eye. I don't know what the fudge. There's no name. There's no name for that. Is that the Lucky? Do I spell it? Lucky one eye. There's no name for that name. Is that a mistake? Cult DeFi? Let me know. Nothing coming up for that. Is it a joke, that one? I'm not sure. Excuse me, I need a drink. Let's have a drink here. We're going to roll it again. We're going to roll it again, and we'll exclude Lucky one eye because that's not coming up. So we think we're going to run it again. So congratulations. We're going to run it again. I think that might have been a joke one. All right. So we're going to do 8, and we're going to exclude Lucky on eye. Alrighty, and we're going to do 3. 1, 2, 3. And here we go. So Lucky, whoever you guys are, top 8 there, 1 to 8. And bang, number 5. So who's number 5? Let's go all the way up. And I can't remember who number 5 was, but let's see here. We've got Face Power number 1, Black Cousin number 2, Wookie the Blade number 3, Knuckles number 4. That means Mikey, TG and Hexkin, the one who was having jokes about Wookie winning, is actually the winner. So well done to you, Mikey. Woo! So that is giveaway key number 2. Let's go. All you have to do, like I say, is click on the key and you can just send it to somebody else. So we're going to send it to Mikey. And it does come up with a wallet, so we know it's a real person and not by accident. That's like a check and balances. And we're going to send that to you. So well done, Mikey. Let us know if you do open it today during the live stream. Let us know what you win, because we always like to know. It's all part of the fun there. We wish you luck. We wish you luck there on that. That's $20 worth of value and may end up being worth hundreds of dollars. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens there. That has gone to you. You can see it's been confirmed. How about that? So well done to you. Let's see here. We've got some more comments. Hope you guys are having fun. I'm having fun. This game is going to be fun, man. It's just ramping up too. We're only on phase 5, and man, waiting for phase 6. The map, man, that's going to be so epic. Kind of cool. Looking forward to it. TGN says maybe one eye is BNB. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, well, we're on the Pulsechain, so yeah, that's probably the case. Kay Hudson says looks like opportunity on Mafia BNB. Absolutely, man. And hey, look, we're going to be continuing. I know all the influencers out there, Max Payne leading the way there, but we're going to be targeting Binance, over and over again, so that they really get it that this game is amazing. Now it's incredible compared to a lot of other BNB games, so it should be fun. Red Lol says Brennan. Yeah. I don't know what was happening there with Cult DeFi. Looks like he's gone now. Anyway, thank you, Superman. Says GG. You're most welcome. Congratulations and happy magical Independence Day. That's a good prize to win. What else there? GG and Hexton says rigged. One. I only won 1 key. Wookie says must be rigged. You two funny, man. Hit that jackpot, Mikey. Hit that jackpot. Yeah. Imagine if you won like a 5 million Mafia. That'd be epic. That'd be amazing. So wish you luck with that. Cult DeFi says lucky one eye is real on BNB, but happy to pass it on. Yeah, sorry, we were playing on Pulse Mafia Cult DeFi, so I apologize for that. Yeah, I was on BNB earlier, but I don't have keys on BNB Mafia at the moment. DJ and Hexkin says I self-identify as Wookie and I won't. And I won't. Yeah, that's true. That's Wookie will love that because he likes being replaced. He likes being replaced. All right, big K in there, 100%. Too smart, DG and Hexkin. Well, you guys know I like to give it away at least 3 keys during the live show. So let's do one more, shall we? Let's do one more. We're up to 1 hour and 35 minutes on there. Remember, to make a player, all you have to do is get started there. I'm going to post the link to the site there. You can play on Pulsechain and BNB. The syndicate is open for recruitments. We're going to keep a very open mind throughout the whole process moving forward. So new players will always have an opportunity to get into some of the big families. And of course, that we keep an open mind there. We're the most feared family of the syndicate, but we're also the most generous. So it's a great family to be in. So yeah, feel free to join up. If you follow Archie the Don, or Max Payne, you'll be able to join up over there or in the Discord. So remember that. That is the Mafia. Get a player today. Only 2,000 Mafia on either Pulsechain or BNB. And this game is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think we're like up to 12 influencers now have covered Pulse Mafia on the Pulsechain, and some big ones on BNB Mafia. We had James on BNB. I was just talking about this earlier. He had 57,000 subscribers, and he covered it. We've got Crypto Pride over there. I'm over there, of course, covering it as well. So yeah, it's going to be good. And of course, we've got Binance there now. Got the eyes on the BNB Mafia. That's bodes well. We're going to keep working on that. Takes time with social media, but we'll get there, I'm sure, with persistence and consistency. All right, let's see who else has jumped in there. What I was going to be posting, Archie there. Yeah, don't forget to give Archie the Don of the Syndicate a follow, and you'll be able to try and join the Syndicate if you go through Archie, or you can go through our main man there in terms of recruitment, which is Max Payne. And of course, you can sign up to Max Payne there, get all the latest as well from the Syndicate and Mafia, and he's doing a great job there targeting Binance. So big shout out. And of course, you can join Superman Crypto myself. They're on Superman Crypto after Hex Token was taken down by X platform for no good reason, right? So that's what happens there. So that is it at the moment on that. Let's should we start another round? I think we should. So get your player's name. This is the third and final key to be given away today. $20 of value, maybe worth hundreds of dollars if you win a big prize. Going to be really cool. Now remember, keys are multi-purpose. You don't have to use it to open crates. You might hold on to it for something in the future that happens in the game. So remember that. We've got phase number 6 coming up with the map for Mafia. We're going to see the lay of the land. What is the lay of the land? What do the cities look like? What do the continents look like? What do all the businesses look like? The HQs, the head offices, all that sort of stuff is coming up in this big map update. It's a big update. We can't wait for it. It's going to be so good. All right, so we've got the first player in there. Number 1 is Wikioso. We've got Black Cousin at number 2. We've got Face Powder at number 3. Wookie the Blade at number 4. We got Cult DeFi back here. Fat Wallet Mickey in the house there. So that is definitely on the Pulse chain this time. Number 5. Cool. All right. That's 5. We've got 5. Get your player's name in, folks, on Pulse chain. Get in there, folks. Really important. Kind of cool. And hey, look, we've got Max Payne in there with the super sticker. Hey, big shout out. Appreciate that. Just a little taste of the mad money. Ching, 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 as they say. Ching, ching, ching. Big shout out, Max Payne. Keep up the great work on the recruitment. If you do join the Syndicate recruitment, you'll probably touch base with Max Payne over there on Telegram. But of course, we do recruitment in the Discord as well. You hit up Archie, the Don, in the Discord, and you'll be able to apply. Now, there's a $100 join fee, but like I say, you get benefits of being in the number 1 family on BNB and Pulse Mafia at the moment. And of course, you get access to the vault payments on both chains. So it's pretty good value to get in on the old Syndicate there. All right, so what have we got? Number 6, Belladonna. Number 7 is Knuckles. Number 8 is Jeffy. That's number 8 at the moment. Kind of cool. Kuma says, done, like, and retweet Max Payne. Nice ones, Kuma. Awesome stuff, and great to have you on board. Yeah, you come. I'll be covering Mafia pretty much every day. I mean, I do take a day off here and there, but pretty much every day. So get into it, and look forward to seeing you in future live shows as well. Kay Hudson says, how to get in. Actually, if you are still watching, or Max Payne, if you can post the Telegram to the recruitment in the chat, that'd be really good, so people can join up if they want to join the Syndicate. I remember it is $100 worth of Mafia payment that goes back to the family, makes the family stronger. So any entry fee, but you do get the benefit from all the perks, including the vaults payouts on both chains, not just one chain, but both chains. So kind of cool. As long as we are holding those strong positions, you will get paid from that. All right, Big Hoodness says, let's get those 100 game keys crate. Yeah, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be amazing. Whoever wins that. Cyber Warrior is in there. I think that's number 9. Yeah, that is the recruitment there for the Syndicate. So if you want to join the Syndicate today, you'll have to have a player, of course. That's 200 Mafia. That's cheap as chips, a couple bucks. And you can have as many players as you want. But if you want to get access to the Syndicate, you can join any family, but Syndicate is number 1, numero uno, and you do get paid from the relative to your worth. So if your worth is worth more, you get paid. But we're also going to have incentive payments in the Mafia families too. You'll find out more about that once you join the Mafia family, and you can ask about that as well. But that's the link to join the Syndicate recruitment program, and of course Max Payne runs that. So get in there. Excuse me. Hey gang, good to see Hexvader in the house. Happy Independence Day to you in the USA. So big shout out to Hexvader. All right, should we get going with this win? Let's go through the numbers first. Here we got let me see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. We've got 9 entries. So there we go, 9 entries. And good luck to all of you. This is the last giveaway for today. Let's go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and that is it. So here we go. Lucky. Wish you all luck. 1, 2, 3, and go. Number 4. So who was number 4? Let me go all the way back up again. Number 4. There we had 1, 2, 3. 4. We got Wookie the Blade one. Well done to you, Wookie. That's the smart of having a second entry in there, giving you a better chance of winning. So Wookie the Blade won that. Congratulations to you again. I know that TGen will be at least TGen won one today. So there we go. All right, so let's get into it. Let me go to the crates. You can buy crates, remember, $20 each. So $20, you can use Pulsechain incentive EDI to pick up your own crate and get in there and chance to win some of these big prizes like Mafia, like OG NFTs, like keys, or any in-game assets. Planes there as well. So get on that. All right, let's go here. Wookie. Wookie the Blade. All right, well done to you. Congratulations. Yeah, you can use more than one player if you want to get entries in the future. You guys know I'm always good to give away crates or keys, as we say. I keep saying crates, but keys. They're keys. Keys are multi-purpose, but they do open up crates. So, yeah, I'm always giving them away. So get in the chat every day, as we say. So well done again. What else there? Haha, Reg says TJ Hexkin, yeah. What else we got? Max Payne, thank you, man. Take BNB Mafia to equal Pulsechain and let them both run. Best of lucks. Yeah, absolutely. Max Payne here's you, I'm sure. Rick, anyone but him, says Brennan. Yeah. We might have to have a permanent ban on any of Wookie's characters. That'd be funny. But that would be anti-freedom, so we can't do that on Independence Day, can we? We can't do that on Independence Day. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and let us know what you won. If you have used that key, let us know what you won. There were 3 different players, won 3 different keys, so 3 different individuals. So well done to all of you. All right, I think that's a good place to finish. What do you guys reckon? I think so. So yeah, Mafia there, ticking away there at a pretty good place, and looking pretty green actually. Look at that. It's a little bit green across the board there. All right, I think that's it. Let's finish up here. And take care, everybody. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. That was an hour and 43-minute live show. I was playing on an hour, but this is so much fun in this game. It really is awesome. Big shout out to Max Payne for the super sticker there. And, of course, just a little bit of the mad money that you're going to make in the Mafia game. Absolutely. I hope everybody had a good time, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye for now. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell. And, yeah, join the syndicate today. There we go.